In this section, we will go ahead and implement HTTPS inspection. So if we don't have HTTPS inspection, what happens is normally if the traffic is sourced from inside, if any of these clients tries to browse any website outside, the traffic would be encrypted because nowadays every website uses HTTPS. So this checkpoint firewall won't be able to understand what is inside that packet, whether that's malware or some kind of a malicious application or activity going on. So the traffic is encrypted end to end between the client and that web server. So even though if we try to intentionally come and type, let's say this is HTTPS, if I say HTTP, take me to HTTP google.com, so it takes me once again back to the HTTPS. If I type any website, let's say maybe checkpoint, it takes me to the HTTPS. Even though if I remove this S out of it, it once again takes me to the HTTPS. So the checkpoint firewall won't be able to understand what was inside that packet. So if you want to leverage, if you come to the smart console and properties of any of these gateway that we have, so if I right click on the CPHQ, if I go to edit, so if you want to leverage all these blades like the IPS, anti-bot, antivirus, threat emulation, extraction, anti-spam, etc., the URL filtering and application control, etc., so you would need to do you'd need to implement the HTTPS inspection feature. So if you don't do that, the gateway will not be able to identify whether there is some kind of malicious activity going on, or malicious malware or application is inside that packet. Once we implement the HTTPS inspection, the checkpoint firewall would work as of more of a middleman kind of a thing, like if my client from the inside or internal network tries to browse any website outside, so what happens is the traffic would be encrypted between the client and the checkpoint gateway, and once again from checkpoint to the web server, the traffic would be encrypted. So the traffic would come from the web server to the checkpoint gateway, and it would temporarily decrypt that and see inside it if there is no any malicious code or application or something inside it, then the traffic would be encrypted back and sent to the client. So that's how it works. So to implement HTTPS inspection, I would have to go to my PMS and smart console to it, and I would need to go to the security policies. So if you come here, there is inspection settings here. If you click on it, and I right now, if you click on the profile, I have two profiles: recommended inspection and default inspection. So the default is very light one, and the recommended one is processor intensive. So normally this is recommended. So if you click on the gateways, so right now all the three gateways that I right now have assigned the default inspection. So what I would do is, for the CPHQ, I would right click, edit, and change this from the default to the recommended one. So I right now have two options. So I click on this one, okay, and I have one change that is to be published. I would need to go to the gateway and servers. Let's go to CPHQ, right click, edit. Now here I have HTTPS inspection. What I need to do is I need to create a certificate authority. I need to create a certificate that will be used between the checkpoint gateway firewall and the internal client. So once the certificate is being generated here, I will need to push that certificate to all the internal clients, whether I can do that manually, or if I have Active Directory environment, I can push it via the Active Directory to all the internal clients. So let's go and create a certificate here. So I'll click on create, and I'll call this, let's say, www.motasim.com, and I will provide a key for it. That's test123, test123, and this is the validity period from this to this. Okay, so the certificate is generated. I will export this to my PC. Then I will need to import it to any one of these internal clients, or maybe I can import it to the Active Directory, and then from there I can publish it to all the internal clients. So I'll just name this cert, let's say, save. And what I need to do is the final step. I need to enable HTTPS inspection. I would say okay. Now if I come here to the security policies, I will see this HTTPS inspection, which was not before. If I need to edit anything in the HTTPS inspection, it takes me to the smart dashboard. So I'll click on the HTTPS smart dashboard. So from here, what you can do is you can modify your certificate details if you wanted to, or um, so right now it directly takes me to the HTTPS inspection, the policy tab, and HTTPS inspection. So it automatically created one predefined rule for me, and the source is any destination is internet, and the service is HTTPS, as well as the proxy. If anybody is using proxy, it would also be used for that purpose. Site, any category, the action is inspect. So for the track, what I would do is I would lock this, so I can see inside my log and monitors if any traffic is matched on this rule. And I would use this for all default all blades that are available there. So I have made a small change here. What I need to do is I need to save it. So I click save and close. Now we need to go to our clients, any one of these inside. So let's go to Windows 10 or 7. Let's go to Windows 10. So here I need to import that certificate, the one we just created. So let me go to my and this is the certificate. So I'll copy this and install it on this machine in the trusted root CA. I can install it directly from a open. So the current user of all the entire machine. So I'll place this in the trusted root certification authorities. Next, finished. It says that we do not recognize the certificate. Do you want to trust this? Okay, yes. Now we need to go to Smart Console again and publish and install and publish the changes that I just brought. Install. So I need to bring one more change. If I come to the policies, I changed this internet traffic from any to only HTTP and HTTPS. I also need to allow DNS here because all my clients of the internal site are pointed to the Active Directory. Let me start this as well. They are all pointed to the internal, and for the recurse to work, I need to allow the Active Directory. So I will add DNS here, and I need to install this as well. Install. Let me check if my server DNS server has started. So yeah, it has started. And now if we go to our client again, if we go to our client, Windows 10 PC, and if we try to browse any website, let's say checkpoint.com, or let's say maybe eBay. So if you click on this certificate, you can see that it is the www.motasim.com. The C certificate is the root C is there, the motasim.com certificate. And if you click the same to the ebay.com, you would see motasim.com certificate there. So now if we come to the smart console and logs and monitor, we should see some inspection, HTTPS inspection going on there. So here the traffic origin is CPHQ and source is 1112. We click on it. So this is the inspection details, HTTPS inspection. So now the HTTP traffic is encrypted between the client, internal client, and the CPHQ, the checkpoint firewall gateway. And from the checkpoint firewall gateway, the traffic is encrypted with the web server. So now you would be able to benefit or leverage all the features and benefit all the blades and services that a checkpoint firewall offers. You can benefit them. If you go to the gateways and servers, now the checkpoint gateway or firewall would be able to decrypt temporarily packets and implement IPS on it, anti-bot, antivirus threat, etc., etc. Then encrypt it back and send it to the client or to the public web server or any web server. So that's how HTTPS inspection works. Thank you.